welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much if you have watched the last video. On this channel we talk about motherhood, story times of my lifestyle, and vlogs that I'll be doing along the way. So on this video we are going to talk about the causes, the tips, and what worked with me to get rid of my stretch marks. Okay, so let's start. If you haven't subscribed, please join the family. I'm trying to grow the family, as I said in the previous video. If you haven't catch up, please go ahead and check the other two videos that I have done. And yeah, I'm not a skincare specialist, neither doctor. I'm just going to share what actually worked with me by getting rid of my stretch marks. So let's get to the video.
Come on, keep it real, come on, keep it real, come on, keep it real,
I've never actually had stretch marks. I've never had any experience of it until I gave birth. Okay, if you want to know how I gave birth, you can go ahead and go and check my first video that I did on this channel. I will appreciate it. During my pregnancy, I didn't have any stretch marks at all too, until I gave birth, and it happened to be in my belly. And then yeah, I got very confused. You know, I was actually very happy because a lot of pregnant women actually do have it during pregnancy, but then with me, you know, it came right after pregnancy, so I was like so confused. But hey, like, don't get me wrong, I love to see women with stretch marks. They look beautiful on it, you know. It's something so natural that has happened to be in our bodies. So hey, if you want to embrace it, that's good. I respect it, and I bet you look amazing on it. But me personally, I wanted to get back to myself. I mean, I know that after we give birth, we normally don't get into ourselves. It's like a lot of things change. It's like a new life and everything. But I just wanted to, I didn't really like how I look. I felt very insecure with it. So I just started looking for ways. First of all, I started doing a lot of research, the causes, the ways that I could get rid, and start putting it in practice. There are several factors that causes stretch marks. One of them can be a level of stress. You know, people don't really want to believe that, but the level of stress really affects your body and your skin. Really does. Actually, I have experienced it myself. Another factor that can cause it can be genetics. So for example, if your mother, your grandmother, your grandmother actually happen to have stretch marks, then there's a possibility that you definitely get it. Maybe it may be hard for you to get rid of it since it's part of the family. So yeah, that's one of the causes. Yeah, another factor can be hormone. There's a particular hormone, I really don't know how to spell it. I really don't know how to spell it, so I'm going to put it right here so you know a little bit about it, like a little history, so that you guys understand. And if you're a woman and like as soon as you get pregnant, your body changes a lot. And I'm not talking about physically. It happens to be just something natural that happens. Your body changes a lot. It's like you wake up the next day after you give birth, and it's like you literally don't know who are you, you know. So you have to start studying yourself over and over again to get to know the new you, and then put in practice things that you may want to work with, or if you want to start loving yourself, to be like that. So yeah, with myself, I felt like the reason why it actually came into my body, actually happened to me in my body, is because of the stress, the level of stress that I actually had when I gave birth. As I said, if you haven't catch up into my video, you can go to my first video. I explain much about how I gave birth, and a lot of stress that happened to me. And also because of that particular hormone, that obviously I got pregnant, so that hormone actually happened to be, into my body, into my system. If I'm explaining it well. So yeah, I started looking for ways that, hey, like, how can I get rid of this? Like, I feel so insecure. It was in my belly, and I'm somebody that I love looking good. Like, I still want to wear my tops, and also around my arms. It happened to be a lot around my arms. I've gotten better because it was way more crazy than that. And then the one in my stomach has disappeared completely. So that's why I'm about to share how I actually, put it into practice. I realized that we need to be hydrated. Like, we need to drink a lot of water. You see how there are actually some hydrated masks that we put in our faces so that we can be hydrated and all of that. These days I realized that it's something, if you are pregnant, or if you will be pregnant, I encourage you to buy those ones. The Sephora actually sells some of them. So you go to Sephora. If not Sephora, I'm going to put the link below. Other places, that there is something that I really wish I knew. So you could actually put it into your stomach. You put that particular mask into your stomach, wait for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Something that you could do every day when you're about to go to sleep. The next thing is going to be bio oil. It's a particular product that you can find on Amazon. I'm also going to put it down below. It's very, very good. It's one of the things that I started using also from the hospital. It's so good. It's so good. You can get it on Amazon. What I did, I started putting it in the morning and in the night, right? The more that you put it in those parts that there are stretch marks on it, the faster that it's going to disappear, right? The faster that will work, actually. I started putting a lot of that particular oil. A lot. I put so much, like, I always had to buy it over and over again, because it will always finish. Like, I will always do it every morning when I come out of the shower, in the night when I'm about to sleep. Don't scrub that much. Don't scrub that much in those particular parts. In those parts of your body where stretch marks are, don't scrub them. Just hydrate it. Just put more cream, more oil, drink a lot of water. The next thing that it really also added to work for me to get rid of those stretch marks was coconut oil. And if you have the virgin or coconut oil, it's so good. It's so I encourage you to get the bio oil, the coconut oil. After you put the bio oil, go again, don't be scared, grab your hand with a lot of coconut oil and put it over there in the night and in the morning, like that, every day. It is going those two together, would definitely. Also, another thing that I just started using, because my coconut oil finished, and then I actually not buy the coconut oil from one specific shop. So when I went there, they told me that it was done, it was finished, or unless I come back next month to get, because they normally ship it. Well, they are suppliers from that shop actually ship it to them all the way from Africa, right? From Senegal. So when I went there, they said it was done, so I should come back the next day. Raw coconut oil, by the way. I saw argan oil, right? So I was like, oh, I need argan oil for my hair, so let me grab it. I remember I asked the woman in that shop, I was like, hey, do you think argan oil may work on stretch marks? Because I have a lot of them since I gave birth. And then they were like, She was like, yes, argan oil is so good. Even though I didn't really trust her advice, I was still like, you know what, I don't believe her, but anyway, let me still grab it. Please ignore my eyelashes here. I took the argan oil and then I started to put it in my arms, right? So I wanted to see, because around my arms, like, it's not that visible like the one that used to be in my stomach. But then I could see some improvements even while I was waiting for the coconut oil. But putting it in my arms, and I could literally see how it was fading away. Like, it was actually disappearing little by little. It's a bit slower than how the bio oil and the coconut oil combined works, right? But then it does actually work. So these three together, guys, girls, is everything, especially the bio oil. Please get it. And the coconut oil should be raw virgin coconut oil. Is really good. If you are somebody that you get pregnant in the future, like I said, please wait for marriage. I said in my last video. If you haven't seen it, go and look at it and like it. It's also very important. Please wait for marriage before you give birth. The same way you buy those hydrating face masks, do the same thing. Invest in buying those ones for your belly. They actually normally sell it in Sephora. If they don't sell it in Sephora, I can try and look for other places, and then I can put it down below, you know, for anybody. It's very important. When you're about to go to sleep, put it around your stomach, take it out, massage that side, and not like obviously because you're pregnant, but then just try and rub it. Take the bio oil first, then you follow with the coconut oil and put it, and you go to sleep. You do the same thing the next day and the next day until you see that they are gone. Yeah, but like I said, if you are somebody that wants to embrace straight marks, you can do that. It actually looks so good on some girls that I see on Instagram with it, like, and then I respect them so much because wow, they have such a big confidence in them, you know, by showing it. I love those women, you know, those are the type of women that you should follow. Seriously, those women that they actually teach us to be confident and all of that. I pray one day that I will get to that level of confidence. And I also hope the same thing for anybody that is watching this. So yeah, these are the tips that I share. And then the one thing that I didn't do while I was pregnant, so I'm also sharing it here. Something that I've also talked to other women, they told me the same thing, especially the bio oil. Most of them told me that bio oil really did work with them. So yeah, if you can suggest other brands, you can, you know, comment down below. And yeah, I hope you like this video. I'm sorry that I'm making it very short, but I will try and be consistent, like twice a week. I mean, I can try and do that, or once in a week when I'm not too busy with my baby. I hope you subscribe and you enjoy this video.